Hi guys! Something doesn't seem right with this film. Again, I've been having these issues for a while. Well, anyway, one of my kitty cats. Um, welcome to my channel, Mrs. Homemaker's channel. And those of you who've been with me for a while know that I am easily distracted. And I do have lots of cats. That doesn't help. But anyhow, I'm off to a bad start here. I've been wanting to make videos for a while and just never got a chance yet. So I apologize for not uploading this video sooner. But well, if my kitty cat decided she was going to come up here, they know when I make food video. Yes. I might as well show you this. This is the name just I'm not thinking straight. I forgot your name, kitty. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I can't remember the names of my own cat. This is embarrassing. But oh, little Blackie. How could I forget little Blackie? She's small and she's black. Hence little Blackie. I see you. You wanna get down? She ran off. Okay. Like I said, I'm off to a bad start. I'm not quite sure if I should have made this video today. But like I said, I owe you guys at least about 3 or 4 videos, I think. So I felt a little pressure to make it happen. And I thought I only have, I think, 2 or 3 videos for soup and sandwich category. And my Sarge came down and said he's hungry. So I thought if I'm going to make potato soup, I've been wanting to share this recipe with you, because those of you who have been following me know that most of my recipes are simple, easy. I call it no recipe. In other words, you can add anything you want, provided for potato soup you have to add potato, right? You can just use your common sense. But this is my version. Oops. That's the Sarge. down here in this kitchen, you hear all kinds of noises, and I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of noises out today, but anyhow, I think I wasted 4 minutes or 4 minutes just jibber jabbing. And okay, let's get busy now. This is supposed to be a very short, simple recipe. So, well, you can call it recipe. So for potato soup, I went ahead and diced my potatoes right here. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I diced my potatoes. Oh, about this, about maybe half an inch. I don't know. Cube, like a sugar cube. You can cut it chunkier or smaller, but I prefer it that way because it cooks faster And you know me, when Sarge is hungry, I like fast. Fast, simple, and easy. But, as always, delicious. So, okay, I diced the potatoes, and I have already uh, browned my bacon. So so for today's potato soup, I had potatoes, bacon, green onions, and carrots for color, and I put cheddar cheese in my soup, and corn. If you have cream corn, that tastes really good in potato soup too. But I have just regular corn. So that, and oh yes, and chicken broth or stock or whatever you call it. I still haven't figured out if it's broth or stock. What's the difference? And so if anybody out there know the difference, you can type in comment and let me know. Then I can share it with everybody else. So let's get started. To the bacon fat, I drained some bacon fat. I just left a little bit, I'd say maybe a teaspoon. And I'm gonna add some flour to this and make roux. I remember the last time I made soup, I think it was clam chowder. I didn't make the roux. I forgot. So this time I thought I would show you. Just add a little bit of flour to the bacon grease. It would help if I turn this on. Okay. And I like to add a little bit of butter to it. I don't know, bacon grease and butter. It's just something I do. I like the flavor of butter. I don't want bacon is a little strong. I don't want it to overpower. Just a little bit. Just to give it a little flavor. I don't know why, but my video, I use a webcam on my laptop. Just a simple setup. And lately I've been having problems. I don't know if I made a mistake and changed some settings or what. But it seemed like it came out all right. It's just weird when I look at the camera. It's sort of like delayed. So it's kind of weird. So I just want to cook this down a little bit. And don't worry if the bottom of the pot, when you cook bacon, it gets a little brown. I don't worry about that. You know me, no stress cooking. Like I say in all my videos, I'm no chef. I just like to cook and eat. And just happen to have a lot of good recipes that I would like to share with you. Or techniques. In this case, just techniques and just more like a show and tell. I got itchy nose. But just think of my channel as going to your mom's or grandma's or aunt's house and hanging out while she's cooking, and maybe picking up some few tips and learning how to make the family recipes. She's hard. Don't worry, if I'm just making a little bit just for Sarge and myself. It's just the two of us. In case you're wondering why most of my, cooking recipes or product is small. It's only just us. And although leftover, especially soups, are good, I prefer not to have as many leftovers if I can help it. Because I'm trying to, my refrigerator, it's a large refrigerator, but I need a space because I put a lot of stuff in the refrigerator. In fact, I put stuff I don't even need to. No wonder it's high heat, too high. So, baking grease burns a little bit. I'm glad Sarge is making video himself, because otherwise he'd probably come down and say, "What are you burning?" Okay, now to that roux, I'm gonna add chicken stock. Ooh. This is going to be a little colorful because, like I said, I have a little bit of burnt bacon pieces on the bottom. Yeah, you could, if you want that white creamy soup, or if you're having company and you would prefer it to be white, by all means, use another pot. But you know me, I like simple. And actually, I think those little bits of bacon, burnt bacon, adds flavor to the soup. My opinion. I'm not a chef. I must keep repeating that because most of my followers are very kind and generous and have nothing but nice things to say to me. But I know from people who stream, even my Sarge, when you get to have like a lot of people watching you, you're bound to get a few nasty trolls. I haven't had one, so I don't know. I hope I don't get it. I don't have a thick skin. I don't know if I can handle a hard, nasty criticism. But I know sometimes online, people do get nasty. I say if you don't like it, just turn the channel off. There's no reason why anyone has to get nasty with anybody. I just don't understand that. My Sarge always says, I live in a fantasy world. Because I'm like, why can't everybody get along? Including myself. Sometimes, people know how to push buttons, or you just wake up in a wrong, in a wrong way. Okay. Let's, oh, I forgot the onions. Like I said, today is not really a good day for me to make this video. I'm feeling a little scatterbrained more than usual. You know what? I forgot. Let's cook the potatoes. I didn't even cook the potatoes. I'm not gonna use the whole potato. I don't know. I thought I had these potato pre-cooked, but I didn't. I don't think it's gonna take that long. I don't like it when I do this because then it takes too long. That should be enough. Oops. Turn it up a little bit to make it go faster. I hope I don't burn it now. No, as long as I keep an eye on it and don't burn it, it'll be fine. Although I think I should have used another pot, to be honest. Let's see, while that's cooking, maybe if I put the lid on, it'll go fast. It's just chicken broth and potatoes. We're trying to cook the potatoes first to crank it up. Normally you would put it on high heat and crank it up like this, but and you can actually cook the potatoes in water. That's what I thought I did, but I didn't too. I just chopped it. I know why I got confused. When I peel the potato, I like to keep it soaked in cold water, and for some reason, I'm thinking I boiled it, but I didn't. It was just soaking in cold water. So now I'm going to boil it in this broth to save time. That'll be fine. You just won't get that nice white creamy color, but the flavor is going to be, it might even be more flavorful. Because the potatoes are going to be cooked in the broth. We'll see. I'll let you know when I do my taste testing. So now I guess I should be talking about something, right? I wish I had Sarge's gift of gab. He can just talk about any topic and run away with it. Me, I do well when I pre-plan everything. I don't want people out there to think that I'm taking this lightly and I'm taking advantage, by not pre-planning and not giving you quality content. But my day is very, very busy. Most people don't know what's going on, including the Sarge. He thinks I have it made, but trust me, it's not that easy, especially in the wintertime. So let me talk about what I just did right before I started making the soup. I was splitting wood. We have a log splitter, so it's not like I'm getting an axe and, no. I just push a button. But still, it's a big log, and we have it stacked against the whole wall. So I gotta get big log and then put it on the splitter and push the button, and it just splits. It's very easy. I love it. Saves a lot of time. And I know burning wood, I'm not really for burning wood needlessly. But I give myself permission because here in Maine, the cold weather just stays and lingers on and on. And we heat with oil, and it gets very expensive. I have to wash my soup. It's starting to stick away. See, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Well, I'm doing it, but I'm having difficulty. I either lose my concentration or I burn these things. So that's why I said this is not a cooking show. It's just me cooking, if that makes sense. Like I said, you know, I consider all of you as family type of friends, families, whatever. And this is what we do. We hang out, we cook, we do things together, we share even secrets, which I have quite a few. And I am planning on sharing with you. Like, remember I said one time the good, the bad, and the ugly? And I will share a lot of secrets about myself. I don't share secrets about others, only because I don't think it's right. You know, I'm taking their privacy. I choose to share whatever I'm comfortable about. Now, there's a limit to what I'm comfortable, and that level of comfort will change, you know, from time to time. But I am planning on sharing a lot of stuff that might be surprising to a lot of people that know me. Y'all, I don't know why I started saying y'all. Know that I feel like I suffer from depression a lot, especially could be seasonal thing, you know. But I was feeling a little setback there for a while, and I thought, this is ridiculous. You know, just talk yourself right back into action, and you can with the Lord's help. That's one thing I am very grateful. I have my faith that carries me a long way, and I really need it. I need His help. I don't know anybody that doesn't really. I guess I could start turning this low. Should have cut smaller pieces. Maybe it'll cook faster. Anyhow, let's move on. We don't have all day long, right? You have things to do, and I don't know. What I just chop. I don't measure or anything because I don't really have a measurement, to be honest. And if I happen to have too much, I just save it for something else. You can toss it in salads, or that's why I say I like to have a little room in the refrigerator because I do these things. I save a lot of these leftovers. And that's why you can cook a lot. I cook every day. I cook at least 2 meals per day, home cooked, including homemade bread, homemade jelly. Almost all homemade. So that's a lot of work, and you want to save time as much as you can. I do. I need my time so I can concentrate on making more videos and be more prepared. Yes, I'm a little embarrassed and a little ashamed that I'm not quite prepared. This is, I hate to tell you this, but I can smell it. It smells good. But it's looking like a beef stew. Look at, I'll show it to you. See the color? It's brown because of the bacon. I used the bacon fat. I'm gonna taste it a little bit just to make sure what needs to be done. It's hot though. The flavor is good, really good. I think this would be good. I keep forgetting. I still have to add the cream, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Now, if I was streaming this live, we can have an interaction going here. You can tell me. You can sort of comfort me and say, it looks good though. You can lie. Well, if it was a beef stew, it would look good. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to add a little bit of, I add a little bit of carrots just to sneak some vegetables in. And I'm going to add a can of corn or half. We'll see how much. You just learn how to eyeball things, because everybody has different portions they eat. And it's just me and Sarge, but a lot of people have, family of 4 to maybe even 6. So the only thing I can say about that is just cook often, and you'll get the hang of it. You'll know how many potatoes you need. No matter what I make, I usually figure Sarge likes his potatoes, so I usually figure 1.5 for him and 1 for me. So depending on the size of a potato, about 2 to 3 potatoes for both of us. This is. Oh, I think I cranked it up. I forgot. I don't want to burn it even more. It's brown enough. I prefer fresh corn. I like to use everything fresh if possible, but that's not always possible here. And as far as the flavor goes, I do like I didn't drain all of them. I just drained a little bit. There's too much liquid. What was I saying? Oh, as far as the flavor goes, I do prefer the frozen corn. Well, first I prefer corn on the cob, and then the frozen corn, and then the can as the last resort. But with saying all that, if I'm gonna buy all these things, buy the frozen corn, I would prefer the canned over frozen, only because I'm a little paranoid about processed things. And with frozen corn, it keeps all the vitamins and everything better, they say. But I don't know if I would trust the store if they have a power failure or something like that, or maybe they have the settings in the freezer setting wrong or something. You get where I'm going with this. They could things can thaw, and then it gets refrozen, and you don't know how many times it gets thawed and frozen. They just stick it back in the freezer. Some store people are honest and they will let you know, and others, oh, it's just frozen stuff. It didn't thaw that much. We'll just put it back in the freezer. And I don't know. I don't like that. But that's just me. And that's not saying I don't buy frozen stuff. I do. I just take a chance. But I have already bought frozen stuff. Not on sale, just regular price. Because I needed it. And only to find out it felt a little like dried out. I don't know. It's like spongy. And frozen fresh corn should not be spongy like that. So I think that happens. And since then, I still buy frozen corn, but I watch when I open the package. You can tell. You can tell. But whenever canned corn goes on sale, I always grab, me and my sale, I always grab some. And they have a longer shelf life than the freezer, so hey, everybody's predicting, what is that word? Apocalypse? So if that should happen, I have some prepared in stash, at least for, they claim you should have some meals at least for for about 2 months or something like that. At least a month for sure, because power failures can happen, especially here in the in the north. Let me taste one potato and see if it's done. Oh yeah. Cool. See if it's. Oh yeah, the fork just went right through. It's done. So now I can just add a little bit more. And put bacon. I add half a bacon and the other half I'm gonna just a few bacon. And I'll keep some for garnish. And milk. I'm gonna turn this off. I get nervous because I know I'm on camera and I don't want to burn anything. And I didn't want to let the milk sit out. So what I do is I just eyeball it. I don't have half and half, so I'm just going to use regular milk. And that's fine because, remember, I made the roux, so it's thick already. And I don't like my soup too thick that you have to eat with a fork. After all, it is a soup. You should eat it with a spoon. I do a lot of research online for recipes, the recipes that I am going to make. So you see, I do my homework, and I compare mine with theirs, and if I think mine is better, then I will put mine up, or sometimes I will get ideas, and then I will tweak my recipe and experiment till it's perfect, or well, not perfect, but till it's really good, till it meets my satisfaction. After all, it's me that I have to please. Well, Sarge too, really. I have to please Sarge, but he's not the cook, so. Okay, no, this is not gonna get too white. We'll call it brown potato chowder. Brown potato chowder. How's that? We'll come up with a name. See, if you can come up with a name, let me know. Because it's nobody's recipe but mine, so I can name it whatever I want. So if you folks want to rename this potato chowder, let me know. What do you think the perfect name would be? I will taste it. Let's describe the flavors to you. I haven't put salt or pepper yet. I want to wait a little bit because I just keep adding milk till it thickens. I mean, till it's the right consistency. But I think I'm subconsciously trying to lighten the color because I made a mistake. I should have used another pot. I will show you the color. See, it's not quite white. It should be more whitish. It's more like light brown, like a turkey gravy type of color. Not quite dark like a beef stew, like I said, but like a turkey gravy. And what I usually always do when I cook is taste, especially dishes when you that you layer. Remember I said about layering, layer. There goes my mouth again. Layer in flavors. I taste the corn, the onions, and the potatoes. Coming out good. I'm happy with it, thank God. I thought it's for some reason, I don't know if just God is just looking after me or what, but I can make mistakes and it just it just turns out okay or good. I never have to throw anything away. Well, I shouldn't say never. I have thrown things away. I lied. But for the most part, it always comes out. It works out. You just gotta know, how to deal with your mistakes. I make a lot. Maybe it's a good thing because that's what I can show you. This could be my niche. How to cook, how to save your food from disaster. But yeah, like like I said, today I probably was not a good day to make this soup. So I like to put everything up here, things that don't spoil, so I don't forget. Because it's not like I have a recipe on hand. It's a no recipe soup. Soup, you don't need recipe for soup. Soup is soup. You know, like in the old days, people just do soup and they are. That's why I love soup so much. They're budget friendly. Say I make soup for just me and Sarge and myself, and a friend of mine comes in and hangs around. I can still invite them for dinner. You can just add more stuff and stretch it out. Unlike hamburgers, I mean, you just make two pieces of hamburger, and that's that. So I love soup. It's a good budget. It's a good thing. Okay, let's put some of this mess away. I do make a mess. As you can see, what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is clean up the mess here. Because, when things get messy, my mind goes. I can't think in a messy environment. You know what I'm doing, don't you? Even if it's a little bit, if I can't use it for, I might use it for garnish. But say if I have this much left over, I will put it away. Like I told you guys before, I'm like a little squirrel. You know how they shove the cheeks and then hide everywhere, the food. But I do use mine. Unlike the squirrels my squirrels who forget where they buried it. Okay, so that is that. Yes, I might make another attempt to make a potato soup again. Use another pot. After I make the roux, I'll take the roux out and use another pot. And if you use a heavy cream or half and half, it's always going to get whiter. Because I don't know why, but you think white's white, but no, it gets more white, more creamy and whitish. But it's tasty already. Not even salt and pepper it yet. That's the only seasoning I put in my potato soup is salt and pepper, because it's loaded with flavor from the bacon. Remember, we put bacon in and green onions. You can use regular onions. If you don't like green onions or don't have green onions, just dice up some regular onions. You know, I always tell everybody, just don't panic or stress if you don't have one ingredient. If you learn about food, study the food, study the smell, what they taste like, then it becomes natural for you to substitute one vegetable for another. You will learn the similarities and what kind of effects they would have in a dish. Those things are more important than having a written recipe or memorizing the ingredients. I took notice to that because when I first started watching cooking competition shows, I love those kind of shows. And I was in awe how people just put ingredients together, and of course the best one wins. Holy cow, it's 43 minutes already. I better speed it up. I'm talking too much. Okay, now, I don't want to waste your time. It's not like you really want to hang out with me this long. So I put a little bit of salt and a lot of pepper. We like a lot of pepper. As always, if you don't like something I put in, just omit it. It's that simple, and it will still be delicious. Okay, and to finish it off, I always put a cheese. That's what makes it yummy. I don't know why I put this. Oh, I grated the carrots. This is carrot shaving, so it's good. I just shaved the carrot. You saw me put it in. It's not like I'm using a dirty. I have to explain everything because when I'm doing it myself, I know that. But when I'm making a video, you don't know. You might think I'm just a messy cook. Or unsanitary cook. I just grab a handful, big, generous handful. That's what makes the soup yummy. The cheddar cheese. And of course, I've already said many times, my Sarge is a cheesehead. He just loves cheese. Put cheese in everything and he'll eat it. Well, almost. He's a picky eater, but he loves his cheese. Like most kids and men. For some reason, kids and men, they just seem to love cheese. So that's another flavoring. And that's why I waited to put salt. Because, you know, cheese is a little salty. And bacon is salty. So, ooh, I just got splattered. And to finish this off, I put a little bit of sour cream. Some people put sour cream at the end, only, you know, like a dollop as a garnish. But I do it both ways. Okay, basically that's about done. But you know, green onions don't take long to cook. That's why I like the green onions rather than the regular onions. Everything takes less time. Oh, sour cream. I'll be right back. One thing, you can see I have cats, but they're all behaving. Of course, you know Bogey. For some reason, usually Molly sits there. That's her spot. But when I'm making food video, he's always right there. I say that all the time because he's always right there. It's the truth. And Patches is right there. I have to introduce you to him. He loves his mommy. I call myself their mommy. Okay. I know I just took a spoon out. One thing, my kitchen sink is always full of dishes. I do have a dishwasher, so I should really just hide it there. But I don't like to do that. If it's out in the sink, I know it needs to be done, and it'll be done. If I put it in the dishwasher, you know me, I might forget. Oh, even the color is starting to improve just by adding that sour cream. Yeah. When you make roux, it does get a little bit of brown, you know, just a tad brown. But by the time you add other stock or milk or anything, it gets, you know, it shouldn't have got that brown like mine did. The reason mine got a little more brown than I preferred is because I scraped up all that bacon bits. But then that makes it tasty. You know what I need? Oh. Well, you want to know what I'm drinking? That was hot water, hot lemon water. You might think it's odd. Why is she drinking just hot water with lemon? You know, people drink cold water, ice water with squeezed lemon. I prefer a warm water. I don't like anything too cold these days. One day when I do my chitty chatty moments, I will share some of the healthy things I do for myself. Okay, that's about it. Let me plate it and close this video up so Sarge can eat. Then you can go back to doing whatever you were doing. See, it really doesn't take long. I'm just talking too much. And when I talk, my hands stop. I mean, they go all over the place, but I can't concentrate on the food. I need to get a new ladle. Need it too full. Remember I said about the handle, I always put the handle away. I will keep repeating that over and over. A lot of stuff you will find that I reiterate a lot, repeat myself a lot, only because I think it's important. People just need reminder. I just top it with a little bit of leftover green onions, just for as a garnish. You know, I always say you eat. Well, you know, I don't need carrots. I needed bacon. Whatever you put in the thing, just use that to garnish. Looks like I'm playing with my food, maybe. Oh, another thing, you will find me say the word ain't. I don't know where that came from. I think it's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. I lived in Pennsylvania so long. The local folks there often say ain't, the older generations. I think I got it from them. And everything that I put in the soup, I use as a garnish. So when they're drinking, they can see, oh, this is what I'm drinking. Cheese, a little bit of cheese. And a dollop of sour cream. And that is it. Oops. Fork. I guess I should. This is what Sarge is having today. Oops. See, it's not that brown. It's just browner than I thought I wanted it to be, but it came out good. Doesn't it look delicious? What I do then is I swirl the sour cream a little bit. It's hot. I don't want to burn myself. I can actually see the steam coming up. I told you it would come out good. Tastes very potatoey, and I like the fact that I like to top it with sour cream. That's just personal. Some people just want it mixed in and not used as a topping. But I think it's pretty because it has the little extra element. It's really good. I could eat the whole thing. But I know he's up there probably hungry. I would feel guilty. I'm going to take another bite. So yeah, make the potato soup. See, it doesn't really take long, and it's simple and easy and delicious. Really satisfy you. So that's that. And Well, it says 55 minutes, over 55 minutes. So if I did it in 55 minutes, consider it to be like 20 minutes for you guys to make from start to scratch. 20 minutes for a supper is not bad at all. So yeah, for busy folks out there, especially the people that has to go to work and come home and make supper, try potato soup. You can even cook the potatoes in the microwave to speed it up more. I've done that already. And I've also used leftover potatoes. And if you have mashed potato, you can throw mashed potato in there too. It thickens it up, and then just get one potato and microwave it and slice it so you have that texture. So that would make it go quicker, even more faster. What other ideas I can share with you? But yeah, it won't take long at all. I'd say 20 minutes, you have yourself a potato soup. I can probably make it in 20 minutes myself if I'm not making video. So, I think that's it. Yep. So, until the next time, as always, from Mrs. Homemaker's channel, I pray for peace to the world and to each and individual person, and especially for those people that's watching me, because you're very special to me anyway. And yeah, I do. I actually sit down and pray, mornings and night. Well, sometimes I miss, but I'm trying to get better at it. I'm finding myself to be in a, how do I say this? Lately, I am more, I come to the point where I feel more spiritual. I'm not here to preach or anything. This is not a preaching channel. But when you're feeling like that, this is about me and my life. If I'm going to share what I do every day, prayer and my faith is a part of my life. So why wouldn't I share that? You have the option to just ignore me or say, oh, she's gone silly. She's turning into a preacher or whatever. You have that option. It's your opinion. But obviously, if you come back to watch me, you're enjoying this. And you probably feel the same way too. With all the things going on in this world these days, I'm glad I have reached this point of spirituality, and I need to improve myself more. So, yeah, I do pray, and I do pray for all of you. So if you know anybody that's sick or anything, please let me know, and I will mention the names if you want to. If not, then I won't mention names, but they will have a special place in my prayer. And so, thank you for watching. Until the next time, bye bye. Peace.